Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm doing the intro while I do my makeup because I'm about to go out. Next video is a weekly reset. I feel like a lot of people do in one day for a weekly reset are low-key kind of unrealistic for me. I cannot just sit and clean like all day. I have to really be in a mode to be able to do that. I need to clean my room. I need to clean my bathroom. I need to do laundry, plan my week. I need to read my Bible. We're currently getting ready to go out. We are just going to lunch. My godmom, my mom, and I are just gonna hang out. I don't know if we're gonna go shopping because I need a new candle. For my people who watch my, I think, monthly reset, remember when I bought that cranberry clementine candle? That one is gone, so we need a new one. Oh, I also have an order that I need to do. Still have so many things that I want to talk to you guys about in this video. Just yapping. You watching me do something is going to be the way I yap and keep you entertained. So I'm just gonna finish doing my makeup and getting ready. We're just gonna go out.
Can I get the hickory salmon?
Double dip in the potato rub.
Always. Love my carbs.
And it just came right out.
She said that's what she did in Arizona.
Played in your head, Mom.
Oh no, it was not good.
It was not. I remember the picture.
These are like, I heard about them coming back.
Bob opened up the container with his paws and ate the gummy bears.
Still looking for the
Oh, you're fine.
Do you, boo? It's your world.
We are back home and I need to check my oil. My dad called me and was like, can you check your oil again? I'm just a girl, but okay. Now I pop my trunk. I'm at my room. I'm about to give y'all the world's smallest haul. TJ Maxx, I stood on business. I just needed a candle, so that's what I just got, a candle. But I got the cherry vanilla. It smells so good. Y'all know I love vanilla, like real bad. I was low on soap, and so I just got a pack of Dove soap because I needed soap. No, I didn't buy this, but this was my Christmas gift. Literally just getting one of my Christmas gifts from my godmom. She got me a black trench coat. Yes,
I am. Oh, this is cute. This is tea. I look like I'm about to handle some business.
Do I look sophisticated, y'all? I look like I'm finna stand on business. Like, it's giving rich. And that was all I got today. I bought a pattern. This is the pattern that I bought. There is not a lot of good free cat plushie patterns. I searched high and low on YouTube, like, you know, other ones. They had some nice ones, but still they just weren't giving what I wanted them to give. Really, honestly, all the cat plushie tutorials that are on YouTube are really just like the loaf cats. I want to work on the first cat, which is, these are the two yarn colors I got for him. I got this white, I got this blackish grayish. skincare routine. I left my skin naked so I can talk to you guys. I did have a breakout. I have pimple patches on, and I still put my skincare on top of my pimple patches. So I'm gonna walk you through everything I do. First, I wash my face in the shower. This is what I use for my cleanser, and I also use this too. It's an exfoliating face scrubber. My boyfriend put me on. I can see a huge difference from using this on my face. Like, my skin and my face is like so much softer. I didn't know it could be this soft. So once I get out the shower, take my micellar water, I put some on a pad, and then I rub it on my face. Guys, you would be surprised like how much dirt still like comes off of your face after you wash, because there's been times like I do this and it's been a little bit of brown still, and I'm like, dang. And you would think when you like really cleanse your face and stuff, you would get all of it. I also go down on my neck too, and then also I go behind my ears. You can just still kind of see like the dirt, like all the dirt that actually comes off of your face still after washing, by the way. Then I go in with this. I mainly just kind of use this like if I go out or I just need to refresh my face, or I feel like my face is looking a little dull during the day, I just spray a little bit of this, and it just gives like, it gives glazed donut midday. It doesn't really make you stay like that all day, but it does last a while from my experience. My next is toner. I tried this Ordinary toner. I know this is a really popular brand, but guys, I tried it for like maybe a few days, and when I was putting it on, it was making my skin burn. I don't think a toner is supposed to make your skin burn, and it is exfoliating, but still. So I did a little bit of research, went on TikTok, and some people were saying that they had the same problem when they did this, and they had it burning for them, and they still kind of continued to use it later down the line. They actually started to get chemical burns on their face. I just fully stopped using it, but I did just want to like show you guys, because I don't know if anybody else got that problem. So therefore, I took a train ride to DC like in September. I think me and my grandma went into this big TJ Maxx. We did some shopping there, and this is where I got these. I got it as a set. It's Korean skincare, so I got the toner, and then I also got the serum to go with it. I almost got the moisturizer, but I didn't, because I'm loyal to my moisturizer. For my experience so far, they're pretty good for me. I haven't had no problems with it, and I see a difference in my face when it comes to like the skin tone and stuff. I low-key can. Honestly, my skin is really like even. I just have acne scars. I go in with the toner first. I do a little bit, and I just rub it in circles on my face, just kind of gently. Also reminding myself too, don't forget, bring your skincare down your neck. Then I go in with the serum. I think this is the right order. I had to look up the order you're supposed to do your skincare products. This is my moisturizer. This is what it is. The sticker just fell off, but it is Cetaphil. Very loyal to Cetaphil, because Cetaphil got my skin right many years ago. There was a point where I was kind of struggling with like hyperpigmentation, but on my face. It was on my face, and it was on my cheeks, and I actually still kind of have it. It's on my stomach. I know, weird, right? But instead of it like getting like darker, it's lighter. So I was having like these light patches on my face. The doctor put me on this type of cream, and it helped. I also topped it off with Cetaphil, and I don't know, it helped. I still have it on my stomach because I was not consistent with putting the medicine on my stomach. It looks like little spots, gives personality. I think it's kind of cute. After my moisturizer, I do shea butter, because shea butter helps with dark spots, acne scars, all that. It also helps your skin like low-key be like really soft too. When I was younger, I had a lot of dark spots on my legs because I used to get bit so bad by mosquitoes, and I would scratch them, just always picking at the scabs. So my legs low-key look hideous, and when I look at them sometimes, I'm like, wow, my legs are clear. When I was little, I never thought I was going to be able to have clear legs, and it kind of started to be insecurity for me, but I left them alone, and my mother would put shea butter on them. I say this helps me from my experience. Lastly, I go in with, y'all don't judge me. All these years ago when I was really trying to like get a good skincare regimen, I always heard that you should always put sunscreen on your face. What was my 13-year-old brain thinking? Okay, sunscreen. Let me just go find some sunscreen. I've been using it and putting it on my face since, and it hasn't done me no problem, and it low-key gives me a little glow. What I'm saying is, a normal facial sunscreen people make specifically for your face in everyday use. It's copper tone. I actually stopped using this for a while. Looking at my skin back in like my later years in high school, I'm like, dang, my skin was so good. It was so clear. And let me just go back to my skincare routine that I was doing then. I'm sure there's something better, but this is what I use, and it has been working for me for the past 5 years. So If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Most important thing that I'm thinking about that I need to do now is I need to plan my week, and I'm going to show you guys how I Bible study. I'm also going to give you guys an update on the plushie I've been working on. I'll start with the plushie. I have made a little bit of the head. I need to get the eyes, and I don't want to, you know, they're the pop eyes. You know, you have to be able to go from the inside to snap them in. So I kind of have to put a pin in the head. I did do the ears, and you see the vision. So anyway, made it snout. I was able to make the 2 front legs. Pretty much all the pieces of the head are done. I just have to make 2 back legs, the body, and the tail. I was able to do all that in one sitting, so I did half and half. Really not going to be able to finish it until I'm able to get the eyes. I need to order them like today so they can come this week. Just another little art update for the people who watch for my art. I wanted to show you guys a painting I've been working on. She's cute. You guys like her? Honestly, the only thing that saved this painting was the orchid, because I would just look at the orchid and I'm just be like, dang, the orchid looks so good. This needs to be seen. I cannot let a good painted orchid like this go to waste. It's honestly a set of lungs, and my first idea for this painting was like, you know, creativity in every breath, art in every breath. I don't know, just passion in every breath. You can see that this is a paintbrush going through the lung, like, you know, art is what I breathe. You get what I'm saying? And I added fig. I was gonna do a pomegranate at first, but I consulted God on this painting, and God put to do a fig. And then I thought about like all the times low-key like figs are kind of brought up in the Bible, so that kind of inspired me to like do a fig. I hope it looks like a fig, y'all. It's gonna be another orchid right here. This is a hand. If you can't really see the sketch, hand is just kind of doing this caterpillar crawling up on it, and it has a butterfly at the end of it, like they're facing each other, just kind of like how we change and we want to change to grow into who we need to be for our purpose. The caterpillar looking at the butterfly, what you are now, and then looking at how beautiful you're gonna like turn out to be. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it soon. Maybe we'll finish it in the Art Girl Hours video. I had to put my art yap in there. I'm gonna plan my week. I'm low-key, I have been planning my week so consistently. I was low-key feeling scatterbrained, like, oh my gosh, I didn't plan my week. How's my week gonna go? What am I gonna do with my school? Like, always remember, guys, the Bible verse. We're getting our word for the day. So here y'all go. Y'all's verse of the day. Proverbs 21:5. Good planning and hard work lead to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty. That is the verse that really got me into planning. And like at first, I really used to feel like I didn't need a plan, you know? And I think that was really where I went wrong, and why I always felt so lost, and like I was never able to fully complete things and feel productive. So that has been really helping me. If you're not planning or haven't started, as someone who used to be low-key against like planning their day and be like, I don't need to plan, I know what I'm gonna do, you should start planning. I'm gonna go back to the vanity, and I'm gonna talk you guys everything how I plan my week. Normally I do my English work and my psych work in one day because the work is that short and simple. So I'm gonna put 2 in a week. What I do is I write the initials for each of my class subjects. So I do E for English, M for math, E for psych. I color code them with highlighters, so I always do my psych in purple, English in pink, math in green. At this point, I literally just fill in on all the days I want to do whatever subjects work, and I also fill in the due dates that these assignments are due. Once I write everything that I have to do this week and that everything that is due for all my subjects, I go in and I highlight them based off of the color code that I made up top. And I only put math on the line because that's just between Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm not going to pressure myself to get it all done in one day. Just, you know, work on it and finish it within the span of these 2 days. Basically the foundation of my planner. It's really revolved around school. Anything extra, I plan it by day. I'm gonna go in and add all my little extra stuff. So that's how I plan my weeks. It helps make me feel like my life is on track, like I'm doing something well in life. I recommend it. Now I'm gonna start to unwind. I also really need to dabble in my Bible a little bit. I'm just gonna show you guys how I Bible study. I think I've ever showed y'all my Bible, but this is my Bible. I also handed my own tabs. Sometimes see whatever one means I have to do some more. Doing that has honestly been so helpful for me too. It's a great quick hotline. This is my new Bible notebook that I use strictly to study my Bible. Now guys, I will say, if you are trying to get into Bible studying, you get a notebook strictly for Bible study. When I started pursuing my word more, when I got closer to God and stuff, I had just this one book. I just did everything in it. I would do my Bible studies, I would write my dreams in it, prayers in it, I would vent in it sometimes to God. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that because I did that for 3 years. If you do that, you can also just tab specific pages, like blue tab testimony, green tab prayer, pink tab Bible study. As I've been doing my studies with it, I've also been tabbing them so I can go back and reference points and stuff that I've studied that I may just need a refresher on, a reminder, or that little bit of kick of wisdom. This is kind of by glance what it looks like. I'm going to tell you guys what I do, so come a little closer, okay? Let's get a little intimate here. So first, I'm going to tell you guys what I do, and then I'm kind of going to show you guys like my notes and how I do it, because I know this can probably really help somebody. As someone who has struggled with this herself, it can be confusing. You can have that discipline, that drive, that motivation, that desire to want to read the Bible. You don't know what to read, you're not comprehending, nor you don't really know what kind of notes to take. You can be in that place, and then just in spite of just not knowing those things, you just end up not reading your Bible at all. You have to pray first. Praying is essential before you read your Bible. It's going to help you understand from a spiritual perspective. Even like in the Bible, Jesus talks in a lot of parables. Sometimes his followers didn't understand what they meant. In the same way, we read some things in the Bible and we're just kind of like, when you read it, it resonates with you, but you don't know how to comprehend it, so you really don't understand what it's actually saying. And don't be afraid to Google too. Like, I don't know why people act like Google is illegal to use. And personally, it has helped me understand the word better. So therefore, like I just said, it's essential to pray. That is going to be the main source of how you will read the word, how you will see the word, and how you will comprehend the word to be able to apply it to your life. I have been studying the book of Mark. This is just kind of how I've been setting it up so far. First of all, I always write the date. I write my book, and then I write the chapters that I'll kind of be like referencing to. So in this section, I am using chapter 1 verse 23 and 24 and chapter 3 verse 11 and 12. Usually I'll write whatever verse I read that resonates with me. That is this first section right here. Once I have my verse that resonated with me, write the context behind the verse. There are some situations out there where a lot of times the word is in specific verses and stuff are taken out of context. Just a reminder of what the verse stemmed from before I take what I take from it. Now this is the point where I've just usually hit flow state, morally just kind of how I see the verse or what I think the verse means to me, which is pretty much this whole section. And then down here I had another chapter and verse. This was another breakdown that I did, and then I kind of come down here, write my conclusion of everything that I kind of collected from that. I can do like another segment or a video of me doing a Bible study in live action, how I read, how I write down, and my thought process behind writing everything I did. I kind of hope that gave you guys an idea and it didn't confuse you. So just kind of have to find your own way. That's what works for me right now, and that's what I'm going to keep doing until I feel like I need to change something. That's my Bible study. We didn't really do much of resetting. I guess this was just a little vlog. That is all for this video. Talk to me in the comments. I love talking to y'all in the comments. When you guys do comment, it really makes me happy. I respond to all comments. So if you ever have any questions, comments, concerns, recommendations, ideas, etc., drop them in the comments and I will happily respond and talk to you. Thank you guys for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week.